Hi, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I am Lina Hanson. Over the years, I've had a lot of people ask me about Botox, and personally, I've never done Botox or had any fillers. Instead, I rely on my face massage and my face yoga techniques. And so today, I thought I would show you my absolute favorite face massage and face yoga routine that I do on a weekly basis whenever I feel like my skin is looking a little bit dull, when I want to have a little bit more like a lift on my face and just feel refreshed and feel good. So let's begin. So I always like to start my routine with a little bit of face oil. So I always take a little bit of face oil and start massaging it into my skin and applying it to my neck area. And this is like a really good way to start the massage routine as well. It's just kind of taking some time to apply the oil all over the face and neck area. Wonderful. So always like to start by doing a little bit of like a pinch and twist movement here. It's really just to kind of wake up the skin, get some blood circulation going in my skin first. It's just very gentle kind of pinches, but then a twist at the end. You can see by just doing this a few seconds here, you see how my cheeks are looking a little bit more rosy. So that's the blood circulation. I'm not sure if you can hear, but it's absolutely pouring rain outside today. So I'm gonna take a little bit more time with my routine today. I love these days when I don't have anywhere to go and I can just kind of take a little bit more time for some self-care. Okay, so we've been pinching our cheeks a little bit here, looking a little bit more rosy and glowy already. So I tend to get these lines in my, like 11 lines here. So I like to take my fingers and just glide them all the way up from the bridge of my nose here, all the way up to the forehead area here. This is such a good warming up technique to do because you're really relaxing this whole forehead muscle, releasing any of that tension in the forehead, which I think is so important because we're always frowning or thinking or doing these things, and it's automatic sometimes, and it's just really nice to kind of just release this tension here in the muscle. So if you're joining in with me today, just take a nice deep breath. This is a really calming and relaxing routine here that we're gonna do, that really at the end of the session, you're gonna just feel so much more refreshed and relaxed. Beautiful. Now the next thing I like to do is just take my fingers and just move all the way up from the brow area here, moving all the way up again. So we're just essentially doing the same technique that we did here, but just really doing the whole forehead area. It's amazing, like taking a few moments like this to massage. What it does, I just love how it just instantly relaxes you. So it's a win-win. It's like you're smoothing out the wrinkles and the lines, but you're also really getting into more a relaxed state. So both inner and outer glow. Beautiful. So the next step is really taking some fingers and gliding them all the way from the center here, all the way out. It's a really good kind of warming up technique. And we're moving all the way here from the center and then moving all the way up. So essentially what we're doing here is we're teaching the muscles to not kind of pull down like this. We're moving upwards like this to create that beautiful lift in our face. Again, super relaxing, and it just releases the tension in our face. Taking a nice deep breath again. Wonderful. Now, a really great face yoga technique that I love doing that really does lift the whole cheek area. So one of the major problems I think is with age, this area starts sagging a little bit here. And so I always like to kind of do some exercise to kind of lift the muscle here and the skin attached. So this is the best technique that I can show you. So you're gonna go from an O shape like this to a smile, but you're gonna hide your teeth with your lip here. So it looks like this. It does look a little funny, but trust me, this is gonna really make a difference if you stay consistent with it. And one of the things that it does is really engages the cheek muscles, and we're not doing anything with the rest of the face. We're really just engaging that cheek muscle. And so we're gonna do this now, and you're gonna feel feel the tension here. This is actually really good because this shows you that it's working. Okay, so let's go from an O shape now to a smile. Okay, do you feel that now? I definitely feel it here in my cheek area. Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time here. Go from an O shape to a smile and then back and forth like that. This one takes a little while to get used to, but once you start doing this, you're really going to see that lift in the cheek area. So doing this a couple times like this, every other day or daily if you can, or a few times a week, or whenever you're doing your massage routine is really going to make a difference. Okay, another thing I love to do is really, we get these lines here on around our lip area. So one of the things I like to do is just kind of smooth out this whole lip area here. So I like to take my tongue and trace it slowly around as close to the lip line as possible here, and then go in the other direction. So it looks like this. Great. And now your mouth and your tongue is gonna get a little bit tired. It's gonna feel a little achy, and that is completely okay. That means it's working. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the other direction now. Wonderful. This technique is amazing because it works the entire lower face. So sometimes we get this kind of thing where it just starts moving downwards, I should say. But this is really engaging that lip muscle here and also kind of really helping our entire lower face. Okay, so now I'm going to take my knuckles here, move them all the way up to the cheek area and out like this. See the difference here? By just moving our knuckles up, we're creating more of that kind of definition there as well. Okay, next I like to just take the top of my fingers here, place them underneath, and then you're going to place the elbow here on the other hand, on the other palm. And then I'm going to start pressing down on my fingers. So press the jaw and your face down here on your fingers, and then you're going to create resistance here and press against each other. So we're really kind of just pressing against each other like this, creating a bit of that resistance. Hold here for a few seconds. And you can really feel here the muscle here under working. It's going to tighten and tone and strengthen this whole area here. So we're going to do this one more time. Press into the fingers here. Creating that resistance. Wonderful. Wow, I really felt that. My whole area here is feeling a bit more engaged. So now we're gonna do, just to end this routine, we're gonna take our fingers again and slide them all the way out like we did in the beginning, and then move them all the way down like this. So all the way up like this, and moving down here to increase some lymphatic drainage. Wonderful. And then just to end the routine, I'm going to just do some tapping movements here all around my forehead area, and especially these areas where we did these facial exercises like the cheek area and the jaw and the chin, just to release some of that tension and get some blood circulation going. And we can also move all the way down here to the neck and the chest area. Beautiful. So thank you so much for joining me in this session. I hope your face and your skin is looking more glowy and refreshed. I definitely feel a lot better after this session. So if you like this video, you might want to check out my other videos here with more facial massages and face yoga techniques that you can do to really lift and sculpt your face. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.